Alright, good day everyone, welcome back to the Quarantine Diaries. This is day 5. Um, and today I thought, we'd chat about, like, stuff you can order in. You know? So yeah, we've spoken so far about, food, about what's here, what you can do with yourself, stuff like that. But you'll be happy to hear that you can actually order stuff in. You're not stuck with just what you bring with you. So here in Howard Springs, you can order in through a local IGA. If you come from, I think in Victoria, they call it Richie's. You can order in through Coles. You can also order in through Kmart and a Big W that's around the corner. Now, normally you've got to meet a minimum order. For IGA, it's $20. For Coles, it's 50. It adds up quickly as well, so don't be surprised about that. But it's good because you can order little things in that really make a difference. When I first got here, there was some sumin noodles, and I've not had them in years, so I got myself. I'm holding 3, but I got myself 4. And I ate one. And just have those over the next couple of days. A couple of cans of tuna just to kind of supplement any of the food that we're getting. Up and go to supplement the breakfast. Bloody shapes. I have not had shapes in years. I've got barbecue, chicken crimpy, and of course I've got cheese and bacon. And it's great. I'm halfway through a pack of cheese and bacon, and now I'm thinking to myself, I miss shapes. I miss them so much. Got some hot dog rolls. I meant to get bread rolls, but they were out, so hot dog rolls was. But that way, any meat that we get, I can just whack it in, make it a sandwich. And of course, I bought Vegemite. I've not been able to buy Vegemite in so long that it's great to me. And of course, I could have and I should have bought a bigger jar, but I gotta fly. Once we get out of here, I gotta fly down to Melbourne, and I thought maybe it wouldn't be a great idea to put a 1 kilo jar of Vegemite in the bag, because no one wants to get a bag out and have that break. So there's food and everything like that, and then of course dental floss, toothpaste. I brought this one with me, but if you're missing it, because you are provided with a little bit of toothpaste, a little bit of shaving cream, and shampoo and all that, but you'll probably you might need to supplement that with something else. You get enough hand gel to last you pretty much your entire stay. I mean, I think, yeah, you get at least 2 things of hand gel, and I can't remember if I brought this one or if that came. No, this comes from Australia. It is Australian, so this would have come as well. So I got at least 3 hand gels in my room, along with the mosquito repellent. You're pretty well set there. But then it's the other small things, and it helps. Knowing that knowing that like IGA and Coles are there, it really makes a difference. Now you can't order in alcohol. You can't order in tobacco. There are places on site where you can go and buy tobacco, but it helps just having that knowledge that you can order food and shampoo and soap and everything. And you pay by card, and they come and they will knock on the door and they tell you there's delivery. You go outside, and then on your veranda, on your table, there are your bags. So it's really easy, really simple, and it's great. Like there's a ploughman's platter for lunch today, so I'm actually gonna fill up one of those bread rolls with turkey and chicken and different veg and everything. So yeah, that's something. You can't order perishable items. You can't order like meat, and you can't order cheese. Anything that's going to perish, anything that's dairy, anything you need refrigerated, you won't be able to order, purely because the fridges that we have, despite the fact that the fridge is great, it is still just a bar fridge. So, you know, there's not really any space in there for much. And they do have to keep an eye on that. So, yeah. But aside from that, you know, pretty much anything you want. Nothing perishable, no dairy, no meat, no alcohol, no tobacco. Then go for your life. I would recommend, you know, I had a couple of these adapters, and Scross is really good. These worldwide adapters are fantastic, you know, and it's great for me. I've got stuff from all over the world. I'd recommend you buy these. Might want to buy them before you get to the airport, because the airport, especially in Heathrow, they cost you an arm and a leg. You know, they're about 8-10 quid outside of the airport. Once you go in, they're 15-20 quid. It's a bit of a rip-off, but you know, that's airport prices. But you can order adapters. So that's something. So yeah, that's pretty much all that there is from me today. As always, if you're an Australian, you're watching this, and you're overseas, register with DFAT. If you're not overseas, call any of your mates or your family, anyone you know who's overseas, anyone who's Australian, and say, hey, have you registered with DFAT? If you're not Australian and you're watching this, tell any Australians you know to register anyway. It's the only way that we can get an accurate number of the amount of Australians stuck overseas, stranded overseas. And we want to have that number, because then we can finalise how do we bring them back? How do we bring the Australian citizens back? Because so far it's been a bit of a mess, you know. We were told all manner of things. You know, we were told that it would be easy for us to return. We were told that we will be back in time for Christmas for 2020, and that Australia was going to bring all of the stranded Australians back. That never materialised. So by jumping onto DFAT and registering and just putting when you want to return, even if you're not wanting to return, you can register, and all you've got to say is, I'm not seeking to return. By doing that, you can really help us get an accurate number and help the vulnerable people to get noticed and help us all to get home safely. In the meantime, stay safe, stay smart, and yeah, enjoy yourselves, guys. See you next time.